Hello, my name is Reed, and today is Inktober day 13. It's Friday the 13th, and I'm doing Inktober day 13. Yeah. Also, I'm still quite sick, so I'm sorry. Um, sorry. Today's piece is based off the movie Paranorman. If you haven't seen it, it's a clay movie. Like it's with, I think it's clay. It looks like clay. But yeah. If you haven't seen it, I don't want to give away too many spoilers. Basically, it's about witches and zombies, and it's very cool. It's an animation, clay animation, but it's very cute. I love clay animations. They are my favorite by far. Things like Box Trolls, Night Before Christmas, all those kinds of things. So, pure Indian ink is quite hard to cover a large area with. So I covered the torso with a kind of a slightly watered down Indian ink, and then I'm going to go back over it with a pure Indian ink soon, just because it's easier, I find. It just goes on a little bit smoother when it's like slightly more diluted for some reason. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So this is based off, I think her name's Agatha the Witch. And yeah, I didn't include the zombies because I just kind of ran out of, like, I didn't have any ways to incorporate them. I didn't have any ideas and no ways to incorporate them, I should say. I wanted to focus more on Agatha. She was my main inspiration for this piece. So the dress is still darkened up. I'm just using the heat gun to dry it. This piece took me about a good hour and a half, although there's only about an hour on footage because I cut out all the bits of me using the heat, a lot of bits of me using the heat gun, changing brushes and stuff, cleaning my brushes just because my hands were off screen, so I couldn't really tell what I was doing. Also, I'm sorry if the lighting changed a lot in this video, but I'm still sick, so I am filming it in parts. I'll just do a bit, and then get up and go rest, go for a walk, just to kind of clear my nose a bit, go to a bath at one point, just lots of, it might also be a bit jumpy in terms of video. I'll just push stop and leave, and then come back and adjust it to be fully on camera, and then start again. So the page might jump around a bit. It's probably going to be the same with day 14. Because I've got to film that one today, and I'm still kind of sick. As I said, I'm doing them to my time zone, uploading them by American. Oh my god, my voice is just American and European time zones, just because it's easier for me. Gives me a lot more time. Sorry, I'm working on the lips. I didn't want to make them pure black, and I wanted them to be very dark. Even though in the movie she's a kid, I was like, let's imagine her to be slightly older, more, And I think it just needed some more dark on the face because the dress was very, very dark, and her tattoos ended up being quite dark. She just needed a little bit more dark on her face. Here I'm adding in the hair. I'm adding in a base colour. I'll go back in and darken it later. In the movie she's a middle part, but I'm not very good at drawing middle parts for some reason. They just never look right. So I gave her a side part and gave her a wind blowing hair. So I'm drawing her lightning powers, but you can just ignore this because I end up going over with my glitter pen later. But yeah, just adding stuff in, wasting time because I didn't even keep that in anyway. So my voice is just colds. I hate them. Anyway, just using the heat gun to dry off the invisible powers that she has. Adding some contour to the face. I think that's the right term, like shadow and shading, and yeah. So here I tried to do this kind of leave everything else light, but it just didn't work out. So I just went over the whole thing with a darker colour, choosing a bigger brush. See, it takes me a little while to find things because I've got to clean them and all sorts. Yeah, so that's why I normally don't add those in because it's a waste of time really. It's just me trying to find some fucking paintbrushes and shit. So I often see it's just jumped to a brand new pose. Obviously I stopped there, had a break, came back. So adding some shading to her legs, but I end up going a lot darker because it's too light. I left her skin mostly white, except for her hands. No, I think I did use ink. Yeah, I did. It was Wednesday Addams I left mostly white. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. sorry. There I'm adding in some of the tattoos so basically on my left leg, on my left hand leg, on the left side of the page, that leg is her tree that she's buried under, and the other one is like a fairy tale book. Also, she cries grey stuff in the movie, so I added that in. Also, you can see the lighting changed a bit, the sun's gone down, so it's casting a longer shadow of I think it's a cup. So basically here, I kind of thought, I'm pretty much finished. And I'm pretty sure I did the tattoos and stuff, and then I stop. And it's not till much later in the evening that I come back, and I'm like, actually, I can do better. And then I work on it some more. Adding in the tree. I kind of failed with the tree, because, I don't know, it's quite an odd shape, and I'm not really used to drawing trees. And the roots turned out a bit fat. But, whatever, it's still okay. I think I could have done a bit better, but, you know, live and learn. There I am, darkening up the middle. Going over more of the leafy areas. So yeah, and now I'm working on the book. I don't write anything on the book at this point, and I just kind of fill it in. And then doing the, like, magical smoke. Oh god, my voice. There's any magical smoke coming around from the book. Giving a quick outline. Outlining all the smoke and giving it some lines inside to make it look more dynamic. Now here I tried to do like negative space clouds, but it just did not work. I kind of struggle with the background, to be honest. As you can see on the left hand of the screen there, I've pulled up a picture of a storm on my phone, but I can't really see, spare phone, but it's kind of hard to see. So here I am, I tried to use my beauty blender, but it was covered in acrylic paint, so that didn't really work. I bought a beauty blender just to use for art, basically. So I'm using the paper towel, which does work, it's just a little more textured, which isn't always as good for clouds. I'm just using different balls of paper towel, just to, toilet paper thing, just to kind of clean it all, add more cloudy texture. Although as you can see, it's like kind of textured and not soft like a cloud is, which isn't the greatest, but I think I cut off the tip of my beauty blender and use that later when I come back to it, because this is about the point where I kind of just go, eh. Oh, and I try to add in some white highlights to the clouds and shit. And it's her lips, her hands, her thighs, her shoulders. Forgot to do her collarbones, adding in more red to the fingers, shoulders, face. Oh no, I don't think I did her face this one. So there was a giant jump. That's because that's the biggest break that I took. Yeah. So I'm trying to bring the thingy into shot so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Instead of me fumbling around off camera. So I outlined her lips because they were quite dark, and her eyes because her hair was also quite dark. Whereas normally I just use my black pencil. So I made the nose a bit dark, so I just erased it with that mechanical pencil eraser. I have ordered an electric eraser, but it just hasn't shown up, so I might just have to buy a new one, because this is the second time I've had to say it hasn't arrived, so no, it's annoying, but you know, it happens. So yeah, here I cut off the top of my beauty blender. I'm just using that to kind of add texture. The area was too dark, so I just kind of dipped it off. Adding in some white highlights and up at the clouds. Didn't really do much, but also this is the point where I started getting really fucking cold. I changed temperatures a lot when I'm quite sick. Oh yeah, I finally added some blush to her face, that's what I forgot. I'm using my silver pen, which is probably my favourite item ink of the Inktober because it looks really cool. I'm just going to be using some white. I do have a gold one too, but I'm not a fan of gold personally. It's just, it wasn't working, so I kind of just got that bit of paper. I'm not really a fan of gold. Don't know why, I never have been. Outlining the book, I'm writing once on it with a kind of fancy O, just to give it a little more detail and kind of hint that it's a once upon a time fairy tale. I was going to add upon a time, but it just didn't fit. So yeah, I can see I made the tree's roots a bit fat, but whatever. Did my best. My voice is really, I just shaded her leg a little bit more, gave more depth and darker because it wasn't dark enough. Shaded in under her nose quite dark because that would be very dark, more darker than anything. Also, I tried outlining her hair in a black pink, so I thought, oh, it's dark enough. It wasn't quite dark enough for my personal style. It was a bit obvious. So once I'm done outlining, I go with another layer of dark to kind of mask those lines. I did the hands first apparently. And the collarbone. Adding more depth to that. Also, sorry if you can hear background noise. My sister and father are yelling at each other in the next room because they're idiots. They've been yelling at each other for the last 2 minutes. Not as in a mean way, they're just being idiots and playing dumb. Like Sarah Manning in dark. It's not actually pure black, but it looks quite black on camera. Don't know why it does that. You might see it better when it dries. I thought it was pretty pure black, but it's kind of like a mid-tone black. A mid-tone black, yes, that's called a grey read. And that's pretty much the end of the speed paint. I'll see you guys in the outro. Bye. The result of Inktober day 13. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope to see you guys tomorrow for day 14. Sorry it's been kind of terrible with my voiceovers, I'm just sick. Anyway, don't forget to take your paintbrushes out of your water, and I'll see you tomorrow. Read out. Bye.